Hello and welcome to the video. This is a quick look at a special edition of the Air65 that has been released today along with the Light Radio 4 from BetaFPV. This is the new Wisp. It's available in both a 65 and a 75 whoop size. This is the 65mm one. What's different about it? Well, you saw the thumbnail. This frame is actually made to glow. If you put it under strong light for half an hour or strong UV light for a couple of minutes, it'll glow beautifully when the lights are off. Not only the actual frame itself, I think even the props are designed to glow a little bit too. Now, this isn't the first time we've had a special edition of these great little whoops. I actually love these. These are some of my favourite whoops that I get in here to play with. They've done special editions before, champion versions and other stuff, and I've talked about them. But this is the new Wisp, and again, I think they're only making a certain number of these. So if you fancy flying around and being able to see it in lower light conditions, and it's going to glow and spook people, then it's worthwhile probably getting your hands on one while they're still in stock. Headlines for this: it obviously has the Air65 and Air75 2 frames, so these are slightly different from some of the ones that you may have seen. This is the second style of frame, and you do get a second one in the box, along with a spare of this canopy at the top. This is the upgraded Air 2 canopy as well, which allows you to also tweak the angle of the camera if you want to do that. One of the big things about this new frame is that they have removed one of the front rubber grommets to give the all-in-one flight controller a little bit more room if it crashes. Now, the rest of the configuration of this thing is pretty much the same as any other Air65. Well, the racing edition anyway. So its weight is about 17 grams, wheelbase 65mm. The frame is the Air65 2 frame. Not sure if that's going to be available separately. Canopy again is the Air 2 canopy. Both of those are molded in plastic which glows at night. Flight controller and ESC are the 5-in-1 version. The VTX, that means this is the 25 to 400 milliwatt analog VTX. Camera is the same C03 camera. I wish they'd have put a low light camera on this. That would have made sense with it being like a low light flyer. Motors are 0702 SE2 27,000 kV motors, same as the racing version that they've had before. Props are Gemfan 1219S 3-bladed. Again, these are also the glowing version. Battery connector is the same too. It's a BT 2.0U cable pigtail, and the batteries that are recommended for this, I would get yourself a whole pack of the 300 mAh Lava 1Ss. Flight time really depends on how you fly it, but I'd expect to get about 4 minutes out of this thing. And the receiver is a serially connected 2.4 gig Express LRS setup. Plug it into Betaflight. Let's have a very quick look. I'll put a link to the dump and diff below. I don't expect there's going to be anything in here that's going to particularly surprise you if you're looking at it. Do like the fact that there is stuff in the data flash. That means it's been armed and flown from the factory. It makes me always very happy to see that. Also means there is data flash inside here as well. Ports are pretty basic. We have the smart audio stuff on UART2. UART3 is set for the serial receiver, so it is kind of an external receiver. Well, that's part of the 5-in-1 anyway. 8K gyro, 4K PID loops, running at about 40-odd%. Power and battery looks like this. Failsafe is set to drop. Can't really do anything else. PID tuning, again, I'll put links to this below. These are beautiful flying things. They're lightweight. They're set up brilliantly from the factory, and they honk around, and they're just, all of them are fab. I guess this one just happens to glow at night time too. Receiver is set for CRSF by default. Everything is configured as you'd expect, so no real surprises. Again, I'll put a dump and diff down below if you want to have a look or you've lost the configuration for yours. So only a couple of things to comment on this. If you want to see it glow, then you are going to have to let it sit in daylight for a little while. A quick blast with a high-powered flashlight isn't going to get it glowing very much at all from the testing that I've played with it here. If they did this again, adding a few ultraviolet LEDs around the outside of the flight controller to kind of charge the glow effect while it's flying around might have been an option. And my only criticism of this, I guess, because these are fab things, is the fact that they haven't changed the C03 camera that's on this for a lower light version. The C03, I think the minimum spec is 0.01 lux. I think putting a camera on here with a lower light capability, or even that kind of black and white kind of image, potentially would turn this into a fun night ripper. So again, this is a special edition that's been released today along with the Light Radio 4. Both of these represent a really fun way to get into flying around indoors. You just need to get your pair of analog goggles and you are set. But if you've been thinking about getting your hands on something to replace either a tired old Whoop, or you've got an old Air65 quad and you want to maybe try and get it so that it glows in the dark, this is available on the website now. Thank you for watching my video. Check out the playlist, and adding Painless 360 to your search terms will help you find my content. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. You can support the time I spend here answering questions and helping others by using the links in the video description.